What's happening, Eater and Nights? Welcome to Nate's Chocolate Convo 2. I'm Nate. This is the only podcast where building the man is the business. First thing first, if you'd like to donate, go to $ Angelic SW. That's capital ANGELIC SW. A $ in front of the A. All together, all caps. If you want to donate, taking all donations to keep the content running. Now, let's get right into this. We're going to talk about what are Jezzies. What is a Jezzie? Or what are Jezzies? Jezzies is short for Jezebel. A lot of people, especially in the church, religious people, Christians, non-Christians, they don't want to have a conversation about this type of woman. Or it could be a man too, because really it's the spirit. But the spirit works better with women because of seduction. Women can seduce men better than men. Now, what is a Jezzie or Jezzies? There are characteristics of a Jezzie or Jezzies. Now, one of the characteristics are intimidation. The second one is manipulation and a impulsive desire to control people. She could be anywhere. Your place of business, family. It could be your mother. It could be your auntie, your girlfriend, your baby mama, your wife, a co-pastor, a evangelist, especially in the church. It could be any woman. This type of spirit can inhabit and move through any type of woman if it chooses to. Now, what it does is ultimately it causes a division between man and woman, between two groups. It can be in or out of the church. It causes division to gain control and to push her agenda. And whatever that agenda is whatever that agenda is. It can be, she can be a murderous woman. She can have the spirit of murder, sexual promiscuity. Usually, okay, check this out. When you see the women, and this is all women, especially here in America, white, black, it doesn't matter. You see them really rebellious. They're dressing half naked. They got a real bad disposition, demeanor toward men. It's usually a spirit of Jezebel, or what we call it now is Jezzie or Jezzies. She's just a rebellious, loose, sexually loose woman. She's about power and control. And this is why if you are in a relationship with a woman, she's always trying to control the band. She's about power. She's about money. It's not about the money, it's about the power that the money brings. And then with power, the control. When you have the most money, you have the most power. When you have the most power, you have the most control. And a lot of you men are being controlled through a Jezzie or Jezzies, more than one. She controls you. She uses the power of seduction to control you. She manipulates you through sex, through lust. And it's not just lust of sex, it could be lust of money. It could be lust of power. You have a lust of power, so you give her the power in hoping that she gives you the lust. Because you have the lust, you have the lust of lust, or the lust of power, or the lust of money, the lust of sex, the lust of manipulation, any type of self-gratification you have the lust for. So, in exchange for that lust, you get and fulfill, she gives you that power. She gives you that lust, and you exchange that lust for power. Meaning, you let her control everything and everyone around her, including you. This is a very dangerous woman. If you know in the Bible, and I'm gonna leave the scripture, First Kings 18. It talks about Jezebel and how wicked she was. Now, the first identification of a Jezebel was the Phoenician queen Jezebel, and they identified the spirit with Jezebel and Jezebel with the spirit. She was the first person that the Bible recorded that had the spirit of control, manipulation, and murder, um, sexual lewdness, and iniquities. And in the Bible, she killed all the prophets that proclaimed Christ. She threatened to kill Elijah, the prophet, and she had eunuchs around her, castrated men. This is why, in men, especially black men, in your family, doesn't matter what the woman is, who she is, if she has a spirit of Jezebel, she don't want real men around her. She want castrated men. This include gay men, weak men, men that are easily manipulated. She want them around because she can control them easily. She don't want real men around her because it becomes a power struggle. She want that weak male that she can manipulate. A strong man, it'll be a power struggle. It'll be a fight for power. She will fight, physically fight, or mentally fight a real man. You are her enemy. The castrated men are not. They are a tool that she uses to gain her power and to maintain her power. Now, let's flip it to modern times. Most women walking around in Western society, in America, and especially in our community, are Jezzies. They are loose, murderous, manipulative, seductive women. And they hate men. Jezebel in the Bible hated men. She didn't love men. She just understood if I use my sexuality, I can gain control over the land. She used Ahab first. She manipulated him through sex and through his power for certain things to control the land. It was a political move. That's what she wanted. But she don't love men. She just know how to use men to gain what she wants. She uses men like a tool, like a key to unlock certain things that she want and need for her own agenda. She cares about nobody or no one. Everybody around her are just a tool to be used to gain what she wants, and that's power. Power and control. That's it. She lusts for power and control. That's her whole being is power and control. And in modern times, these women walking around, they want power and control. They don't want to be married. They don't care nothing about that. A lot of them don't want to be mothers. They don't want to be girlfriends. They don't want to be friends. They don't want to be business associates. They don't want to be nothing. They just want to be in control. They want the power so they can be in control. You got them on your jobs, especially if they have some type of management position or supervisor position. A lot of career women are Jezzies. They want to run everything and everyone because it's about power and control. That's it. It's not about money. Money leads to the power, and power leads to the control. Really, it's about control. Really, the power brings the control. It works in that order. She gets the money, then she gets the power, then she gets the control. This is why they will move a man with no job, no goals, no drive to get ahead, no get up and go about themselves, no nothing. He's just a hump on a stump. She will move him in her house, and all he is